In the history of competitive Call of Duty, Dynasty isn't a word we throw around lightly. Winning a tournament makes you a champion, but dominating an entire season, that makes you a legend. From the ruthless aggression of the Aches led complexity to the sheer mechanical talent of the Tiny Terrors, only a handful of rosters have earned the right to be called a dynasty. But which squad had the highest peak? Today we're breaking down the single best plays from every Dynasty roster to see which team truly touched the ceiling of perfection. Let's get into it. Complexity / evil geniuses. First up, we have to talk about the squad that taught the world how to play Call of Duty correctly. Complexity, later known as Evil Geniuses. Led by Aches and Crim6, Complexity dominated for over 2 seasons in BO2 and Ghosts. Notice how they don't just win gunfights, they manipulate spawn so perfectly that the other team has nowhere to go. This is what dominance looks like when you combine raw talent with the highest gaming IQ we had ever seen at the time.
Front got me. I got him. Nice. Good job.
Rotate it.
Good job.
Eggs comes around the corner, he's going to see one, he's picked him up. One more player to beat, it's Scump, he's already taken shots again. Oh my god! Oh my goodness, Aches! Oh my goodness! Holy mother of God, Aches has just done the most ridiculous turn on a...
Good effort. Solid 8 out of 10 effort. I think it could be louder, I'm not going to lie.
B-.
Yeah, B-. That's the Hardpoint. Carlo with one with the 2-piece sniper rifle! And Aches is going to let him know that's why they picked up.
Check that spot, but there's just no one's going to check to that right in that scenario. No one is, and Karma has got
Oh, nice shot out of Karma on nade shot, telling him, listen, I know you like to snipe, but I could do it too. And Scumpy, though, he will manage to get that one pick on Ace. And looking here, there's going to be no picks just yet. Seeing where everyone's going to be positioning themselves. One guy in front 10, another one over by water tower.
It's going to be big. He saw him through the cracks in the tarp.
Yeah. That's absurd.
Wild.
That is absurd. He was taking a couple shots, though, so Karma's going to have to be very careful here as he goes out. He keeps on going for the shots. They know exactly where he is. He's taking shots left and right, center, and they're going to end up losing a player. Karma's not in the best of positions here, but if they can get that bomb down, that would be it.
There's no way Karma's actually going to be going for this. So now the guy's going to be pushing up here. He's going to pop out with the sniper. And there is going to be one guy. Karma's going to be missed, but just by a little bit here. Oh, connects with a headshot, and now it's going to be a one-on-one. He does have the pistol, and oh, he's going to challenge. He's going to push out there, and oh my God, Karma did it!
Karma with the clutch, a big push.
But Aches, he's going to say, I'll do it all, man. I got the 3, make it 4 kills at the start. He's already 2.5 kills away from getting his score streak.
I mean, Aches, talk about coming out the gate strong here. Wow. And Complexity as a whole, first movers to that hard point, have been holding it down. Now they just got to keep defending it as Impact starting to get in there. Aches, he's on a roll. He's already got his lightning strike. I mean, this guy is on fire here. I mean, you got to stay on top of him.
I love what Aches is allowed to do as well. He's got the war machine to open it. And now it's all up to Aches, the captain of Complexity. We saw Crim get the 1-on-3. Aches now needs a 1-on-2.
First off, great decision from Optic right there. As soon as they had Crim6 zoned out, they forced the 2v1. But Aches saw the rotation from Optic going to the A bomb site. One's going for the bomb plant. Good fight, JCap here on the bridge.
Nice.
Shots, takes out Scump, fight JCap on the bridge. Aches trying to pick up a kill for the 1v2, trying to keep Complexity alive here on Express Search and Stray. We'll try to run away, fight from position over near the hedge. Here comes JCap from the train though.
JCap versus Aches, and all the pressure's on JCap here. Aches playing it perfectly. Don't engage. Make him go for the plant. Now Aches knows he needs to go. Is he too late in transition to catch the carrier? JCap, can he get away? The Ninja JCap here is going to come down to one final fight.
Oh, Aches finds and picks up the kill. Aches with the 1v2 clutch. Complexity winning their 4th straight round. Aches will
Complexity has this one locked up, Fwiz.
Man, 3-0, sweet. I'm surprised that that's actually how everything went down here, but ultimately Complexity is going to be able to pull it out, and they are going to be crowned your 2014 World Champion winners here. What an amazing play by them. I mean, look at these guys. The bro love is coming out. Complexity, obviously the favorites.
Congratulations to the 2014 winners of the Call of Duty Championship presented by Xbox. Congratulations. Congratulations, guys.
Optic Gaming. Next we turn to the fan favorites. The Optic Gaming Dynasty, featuring Scump, Formal, Crimsix, and Karma. When this roster formed, expectations were impossible to meet, yet they somehow exceeded them. Their peak came during the Infinite Warfare season, specifically at Champs 2017. While the entire tournament was a highlight reel, Formal's performance stands alone. The Optic Dynasty embodies absolute chaos controlled by individual brilliance.
There, Formal in the 1-on-2.
That first missed shot gave Sorley an opportunity to move up the map. He got first blood now. Formal, last man up again. The 1v2, and he's going to be able to clutch it. That should not happen.
That should never happen. How does Formal even make that possible? Look, he can't even believe it.
A couple kills. They are so close to putting pressure into the FaZe base. You've got them spawning out of green. They've got to get forward, try to control the base. Karma with the 4-piece. He is absolutely a monster.
I think Karma's best bet is try and get some height. He has that sniper. Maybe he can catch someone slipping. Did he see that front player at green? Yes, he does. He's able to catch Saints now. Stuck in a 1v1. Him and Octane in this battle.
The quick scope. Oh my gosh, Karma with the flashy plays. Unstoppable. We've seen this for years.
Trying to get this bomb down over at B. You see Scump looking over towards that fence side. Formal's got a player flanking here. Let's see if he's able to pick him up, but it's going to be Pac-Man with a nice route. He's going to catch Formal off guard, going to be able to finish him off. It's going to be a 4v2, make it a 4v1. Scump the only one alive for Optic, and they were so good in Search and Destroy at Totinos. If they don't replicate that again this weekend, they could be in trouble.
Yeah, they were great. They were winning their gunfights. They were doing a really good job. They didn't have any crazy strategies. They were just taking it to them, and there's 2 kills. 1v2. Can Scump do it? He's got 30 seconds on the clock.
I think he's going to opt it. Yeah, he's going to turn around and go the other way. Is he going to be the one who wins it? So we're going to have a 1v1. We're going to have Scump going up against Pac-Man here in a 1v1. Could it be a 4v1 for Scump? This would be unreal.
He's got to try and get it down. Let's get eyes on here. As you can see, Pac-Man, he's scared to check it. You know he has a sub, and A comes in. He's able to back away. He has the HC card too. He's going to decide to use it. He brings it out. Can he pick up Pac-Man? The 1v4 in the first round. Is he able to do it? It's he's solid. Not going to be able to get it through.
Yeah, but Scump gets an idea of where Pac-Man is at this point in time, so he gains that information. Pac-Man throws that perfect grenade. The grenade was placed perfectly by Pac-Man onto the B site. Just wasn't enough to finish him. Again, Scump.
There it is!
And Scump with a 1v4 round number 1, Maven. Unreal.
That was absolutely unbelievable.
Rated is going to get a kill there. Scump picks up 2. They'll come around the back. Scumpy with a 3. And he shuts down Splice in one foul move.
He's trying to get
Cerberus is out.
He's trying to. He hasn't managed to.
Wow. It just shows how well, if you communicate and pinch together, look at this scoreline. You know, more than anything, I think Splice.
On the blind streak. Play that pin streak.
Still alive. Great plays. Crim's still challenging. Parasite has him in his sights. Crim6 with 2. Now looking for a third gifted as well. Crim for all 4. How does he do it? Oh my God. How is that possible?
5 seconds away from closing this series out.
Scump hunting for that first ring, doing what he can here to keep indie players coming off a spawn. No ground given now as Karma finds another 2-piece. Here's the overdrive. Popped as he's just trying to back him up, making all the plays as Crim6.
The curse has been broken. The dynasty has been cemented. They are the greatest roster in Call of Duty history. Optic Gaming are officially the Call of Duty World League champions.
To FaZe. Finally, we arrive at the modern era, Atlanta FaZe during the Cold War season. Simp, aBeZy, Cellium, and Arcites didn't just win, they broke the league. The Tiny Terrors played together for years before this incredible run, which culminated in a 2019 win. This FaZe team is the definition of pack mentality. They turned Call of Duty into a math equation only they knew the answer to, resulting in one of the most statistically dominant years we have ever recorded.
Cellium from up high, beautiful transition on the second. Skies goes down as well. 1 versus 2 situation. True patience right now. 20 seconds on the defuse. Can he get it? Cellium with nerves of steel. What a fantastic round from Cell.
Target right now, you just have to deal with Mac inside of Enroom. That just took them, what, 12 seconds of hill time just to clear him out before he go for the breaks. Glacier gets dealt with as well. And well, actually now Asim, the final man in hill, has to do it by himself or just by his teammates' time. He gets cut down as...
And it puts more pressure on the next hill and the next hill. They will
it's just
be
a big swing. It's a big swing.
It's a very big swing. As aBeZy gets set up towards this bus, trying to do what he can, and well, he's able to find 2 kills. So now they have another opportunity. And they got to put up some good time.
I mean, yeah, you're thinking what? Like 70 to 70 versus 100 to 40. That's a massive, massive difference. But Optic, what a break. It was beautiful as the picks came in. aBeZy's able to find a couple, but Optic are going to have to break again at buses.
Sim Cellium the board now, lighting up for Atlanta FaZe, but Cammy still alive and well in the bottom of the ring. The second kill goes his way, and just like that, it's a 1v2. Cellium, you haven't been here for much of the map. You've got to get involved now. Can he keep FaZe in this search and destroy? And the answer, man, we're about to find out. Cammy up high. Eyes are on there. It could be the bait and switch now as the player from below is Benjamin Band, the MVP of Raid Search and Destroy right now, but he can't get it done. It's a big win there from Cellium. Now on 1 versus 1, and Cammy, he's going to dip his toe into the arena, but Cellium... Oh my word, the shots there through the side of the statue, just unable to get it done. There's 35 seconds remaining. Cellium to keep his team in this one in a 1v1 against Cammy. There's the exchange. Here comes the push. Cammy with a reposition. Cellium, tension in the air, clock ticking. Cammy just has to stay alive. The damage been dealt. Will Cammy stay atop his perch? Can the Flying Scotsman get it done? No!
Either way, nice job, because obviously, if it wasn't for Sim, this 2-piece right here, if he does not get those kills, that could have been an absurdly problematic round on defense. Florida absolutely would have had the opportunity to get that pressure over towards A, and instead, they basically got stuck in their spawn the entire time as Simp went on a rampage.
Had to get the time it old. You had to worry about the rotation. And yeah, my eyes too were on the rotation because that's all that mattered if FaZe were somehow going to pull it off. But they end up, what? They sent 3 on the rotation. 1 ends up dropping. Optic with the final couple seconds.
Oh, bro, this guy behind us somehow.
1-4.
Bottom mid, bottom mid, bottom mid. Nice.
I'm playing green.
I get them. Spawn vent. I have your vent. I have your vent. Get time behind me. Just down, Christian.
Big Johnny on top. I'm just holding green.
Square down, 2 squares. They're going here. Johnny dead. Just arch, 2 arch. One square.
Stay down.
Vent. Arch. I hit him once. Got you.
Put it here, Paul.
I spawned out.
Watch out.
I try and push out. They're spawning vent.
One more.
Yeah, no, they're not. They're spawning out. Stand.
Outer bricks open.
You're gonna stay open, new? Back thing. Looking outer bricks for you.
Chance, you said to me during the break there, again, 2 minutes 18 left on the in-game clock. We are over halfway through our game time. I mean, that's weird enough in itself, but what do you think of the comms?
I mean, I think the comms are good. I think right now FaZe is just playing a very mechanical game, right? You got Arcites on a 7 spree, but there was 60 seconds left on P1, and he's already rotating over towards this radar truck, basically to get here in advance. So they're not taking any risk, right? In a position like that, a lot of ARs will play top green and bounce back and forth between checking like your arches and watching over like Tetris. But Arcites is like, nope, I'm not letting any mistakes happen. I'm going to play super controlled, and well, it is paying off very well for the team. 80-point lead for the moment. Streak's gone the way of Arcites, and just look at Ravens. They're just stuck in the back of the base, nowhere for them to go, and Arcites has been posted up on this hill for the past minute and a half doing his thing.
Starting to lose the feelings in his legs, you know. He's got to shake it off. Get moving, brother. Here comes Zed from up top. Nice kill once again for Arcites. That's number 8 in a row. Looking for 9. All's going to dip out, save him skin for now. But again, as you called it, mate, it's a very mechanical, very conservative game from Atlanta FaZe. They are not letting any mistakes go by, playing this one very, very simple. And again, back to your keys to victory. Look at the fundamentals. Atlanta FaZe definitely looking comfortable here on Garrison. Ravens have not managed to find too much out of the last 2 hard points. Now, finally, over towards the third hard point, sorry, on our second set. We do see the Ravens in control. Streaks though for Asti's going to clean this one up. And here we go. Cruise missile from up high. They're going to dip inside, hope for some cover. Will anyone be found? Ends it like Beckham, and it's going to be 2 back of the net.
And again, just to touch on the mechanical theme, all the teammates pushed up, they got that green alley control, and they just sat there and waited for Arcides to call it in. They're trying to do everything perfectly right now, and it is paying off well. Unfortunately, that little stretch, well, none of the kills go their way, so Arcides is now going to take his time, but at the very least, even when things aren't going well and FaZe isn't getting the kills, they're still able to keep the Ravens outside of the actual hard point.
Once they were able to chain the 2-3 kills together, eventually a player was able to push out of that back and eventually give his team the spawns. This is a great setup out of Atlanta FaZe. There's going to be 20 seconds remaining on this P3 hard.
Cruise missile in. It's the finale on the main stage. He blows up his teammate, but it's not going to matter.
There's enough time in the point, but they'll get cleared out. But look at the minimap FaZe are in. It's the guts. It's the glory. It's the championship for FaZe.
Legendary. I'm legendary.
Once more!
3 eras, 3 playstyles, but only 1 crown. Complexity had the mental game, Optic had the raw slaying power, and FaZe had the teamwork. But I'm turning it over to you. In Call of Duty history, which roster had the best prime? Let me know your pick in the comments below. Thank you for watching the COD Archive, and subscribe for more videos like this one.